Yo, that shit was a good ass motherfucking fight, man. I gotta give it to Usyk. He came out off the rip and just never let the gas up, man. Congratulations to Alexander Usyk. I mean, he beat AJ up, and I don't know if AJ gonna be able to get that man back, yo, on some real shit. It's just the angles, and I really thought AJ had enough boxing skills and shit to land some hard punches on the little man, but I was wrong. Like, AJ got a lot to learn, man. It's like he wouldn't put pressure on this guy like he was supposed to, man. You know, like he should have came out putting pressure on him off the rip, and he didn't do that. He let fucking Usyk dominate the fight from the rip. Well, I'm not gonna say. Let me stop saying. He let Usyk. No, Usyk took control of the goddamn fight off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was a mistake. Like, you supposed to, when you the bigger man like that, you're supposed to come in there and take control of the fight off the rip. Dominate the little man off the rip. Put your weight on him. Bully him. But the way Usyk was moving with the footwork and shit, it was like he just couldn't do shit with him, man. It's like he couldn't get comfortable. I'm talking about AJ. AJ couldn't get comfortable. It was just like he had him confused through the whole fight. He had some good moments in there in the middle of the fight, you know. But you know, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Like he is, you know. Like Roy was saying, like, you know, you gotta use your feet to get out the way when the motherfucker's fainting. You can't just lean back, because when you come back up, you're gonna get caught with the blow that he sent you up for anyway. Like, that seemed like that's fundamental shit, and it's like AJ just couldn't, you know. He couldn't figure that shit out, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what he should have did. Like, and I don't understand it, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand why he wouldn't use his feet more to get out the way when Usyk was fainting, you know what I'm saying? When he is fainting, that's the only thing you can do, because you know, cause if you just dipping back with your body, it's gonna come right back in range. But if you move with your feet, then the blow that he sent you up for with the feint, you're gonna be out of range. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the key. You want to be out of range, because feints ain't. There's one reason for a feint. That's to set up another hard, set up another punch, to get your opponent in position for the shot you really want to throw. That's what feints are for, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know where you're going to be at. If you don't move with your if you don't move with your feet, right? Hold on, I'm trying to see something. If you don't move with your feet when somebody faint, then you know you come you don't take away. If you let me rephrase that. If you move with your feet when somebody faint, you take away the punch that they're setting you up for. You know what I'm saying? Because when you just lean back, they know where you're going to be at. A skilled fighter knows where you're going to be at when you come back. You know, and I don't know, AJ. You know, he made adjustments like midway through the fight, and you know, he couldn't throw his uppercut. Like Usyk, basically, it's like Usyk took all the weapons away from the man and beat him pretty bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it was a good fight though. You know what I'm saying? You know, and shit, that, you know, that was a real good fight. You know what I'm saying? And I can't do nothing but congratulate Usyk. You know, he comes up from cruiserweight, has fucking 2 heavyweight fights, and on the 3rd fight, he becomes undisputed champion of the world. You know, 4 belt holder. You know what I'm saying? So, if that was fucking Tyson Fury, it makes me think, goddamn, as big as Tyson Fury was, you know, or is, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, maybe, you know, shit, AJ might not been able to do shit with him. You know, cause you figure Tyson Fury move in a similar type of way with that herky-jerky shit. You know? Usyk in the ring doing his crazy ass dance and shit right now. But yeah, at the end of the 12th, Joshua was left on the stool. You know, he just, you know, he couldn't even get up out the stool. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, it's pretty bad, man. But I don't know. Joshua done, you know, this ain't gonna be an Andy Ruiz though with the rematch. You know, Usyk ain't gonna just sit around and get fat. You know, that's not gonna happen with Usyk. Usyk gonna come back and he's gonna be just as good as he was in this fight. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know what AJ got to do to get better. I don't know, man. Like, he got into a boxing match with a master boxer, and he needed, like, he might need to goddamn go see goddamn Crump or something, man. Cause it's like, I don't know, man. Like, he should have pounced on that. Like, I guess I was wrong. I guess, you know, maybe Joshua is scared to just dive on the motherfucker's ass after the Andy Ruiz fight, because I think that's what he should have did off the rip, and that's what I thought he was going to do. I thought he was going to dive on that ass off the rip. That's the smaller man. He got inside skills, you know what I'm saying? He can hurt you from the inside, mid-range or long range, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, to come out there and instead of imposing your will as a bigger man, you let the smaller man impose his will, or the smaller man imposes his will. I gotta stop saying let, cause AJ didn't let that man do shit. He did what the fuck he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I'm still a fan of AJ. That's my guy and shit. But, you know, I got to call it like I see it. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm going to digest this fight. I'm going to look at it a couple more times. And, shit, we'll do another video. Yeah, AJ got an eye injury too. I don't know. That's why he was sitting in the stool. So I don't know.
He's already talking about it now. You know, the doctors are trying to see to him. We have to check that eye socket. For me, it looks like it's, you know, it could be a damaged eye socket. He says no, he's fine. He said he couldn't see from about the 9th round, but, you know, mainly because of the swelling. But, you know,
but anyway,
he remained on his feet. For me,
yeah, I'm
a rematch, you know, and we'll discuss that as a team. It's not one for tonight, but
I'm gonna go ahead and digest it a couple more times, and I'll do another video on it. You know,
because on that performance,
see what I think. But yeah, so we'll see. Alright, yo. Hey, bye. Hardcore Cash. We out.